Ian, it's a first defeat of the season. Just sum up those 3 days for us.
Yeah, good competitive game that was sort of in the balance right until the end there. I think we missed a few opportunities first innings, which resulted us getting behind the game, and then I thought we battled really hard to give ourselves a chance to knock those off, but they were just too good today and utilised conditions really well. And every time it looked like we were building a partnership and putting them under pressure, they were able to find something. So disappointing to lose, obviously, but still proud of the effort that everyone put in.
Kyle Abbott today, potentially the difference. 38 years old, steaming in, lots of movement, lots of pace. Was he the difference?
He certainly bowled well. I think 5 wickets in the first innings and 3 there, but knocked the top order over. And just found a lot of movement and indifferent bounce on that surface, which made it hard for us. But he's a quality performer. He has been for a number of years, and he's a great asset to them. And if we'd managed to keep him quiet, which we couldn't, who knows what would have happened.
There were possibly 1 or 2 moments looking back. I know we weren't the most fortunate with the conditions, where the cloud came in and then rolled away when Hampshire came into bat. And was it the amount that their tail put on at the end of that first innings that was decisive? Yeah,
I mean, look back at it probably was 220 for 8. I think they were to get 300, and then we finished the day 20 for 2 with both openers out. That was a big momentum swing in the game. We missed a couple of chances. So looking back, I think once we got behind on that surface, it was going to be very difficult. We had to play the perfect game from then on to win. We've managed to do it a couple of times this year, but today it was just too much of a big task for us. So I think the back end of that first day was probably the deciding factor in the end.
It was a big ask today, but there were points there, particularly the partnerships with Davies and Hayne, and then Davies and Webster, where they looked solid, they looked set, and a Bears victory was certainly potentially on the cards.
We thought we were in with a real chance, chasing 300. We've done it once this year, so the confidence and belief was there. We knew we had to play well and have a bit of luck. I think, full credit to them. They just kept getting movement and indifferent bounce throughout the day, and every time that we looked set, they just managed to find a good delivery to dislodge us. So we were never able to get that killer partnership that would get us to when the ball got a bit softer with some wickets in hand. So we kept trying right to the end. Bamber and Shea there, all the way down. Which is what I'm really proud of in this team. We never know when we're sort of beat. We'll keep going to the end, which we did, but we just left ourselves too much to do.
I think Sam Hayne was particularly unlucky with that delivery, wasn't he? It came out of nowhere, and up until that point, he looked really composed.
Yeah, he looked set. He's been working really hard trying to find his best form, and it just looked like the rhythm was coming, and he was set. I was sitting there watching, thinking this could be his day, but it took a pretty special delivery to get him out. So it's good signs for him for the rest of the season.
Looking at some of the positives again, Ethan Bamber looks a fantastic signing for us. Really good knock with the bat and 4 wickets in that second innings. Yeah,
he's bowled really well. Actually bowled really well against Surrey in first innings here without managing to get a wicket. So he was a bit disappointed with that, but we kept saying keep bowling like that and the wickets will come, and that's what happened in the second innings there. He started to get his rewards again, but he's been fantastic. He's a great man to have in the change room. He brings us so much energy, works tirelessly on his game, so hopefully he's just going to get better and better.
So we dust ourselves down, head to New Road on Friday. Still an opportunity there for us to end that first block of red ball games on a real high and in a strong position.
Yeah, it is. We look forward to that game. Obviously, local derby at New Road. We'll have to dust ourselves off here, and we'll come back together as a group on Wednesday and see who's fit and available before making a call on the squad for there. But they've come off the back of a good win against Essex today, so they'll be full of confidence. But we really look forward to that game and go there still confident ourselves.
And potentially some more bowling options for us in that game. I know Chris Rushworth came back into the squad, and we know that Chris Wokes is there or thereabouts.
Yeah, Rushy played club cricket this weekend, so he's made another step in the right direction, and we'll we'll wait to see what the latest is with Wokesy, but he's trained well this week and seems to be gaining fitness. So we'll see on Wednesday who's fit and available before making a call who travels.